What's going on, guys? Here we are back, and again I have my beautiful friend Mayra with me because I know you're tired of watching me put makeup on my face. So I wanted to have a beautiful face with me. Guys, I am going to show you a super quick 5-minute routine on another face other than mine, and I'm gonna let Mayra actually do half of the work. I'm gonna teach her. She is brand new to Trish McEvoy. We just went through skincare, so if you wanted to see the skincare routine I gave her, you can check the links below because I have a link to that video. But we are going to use the limited edition Liana Veda Planner, the fitness planner by Trish McEvoy. Yes, she made it for me. I am so honored, and it's insane. Limited edition value set. You can only get this if you contact me. Like, it's the only way because it is limited edition to me. So you guys know where my contact info is below. We're gonna play with all of these amazing products. Value $425, price $150. Just saying. So I will put you in direct contact with Trish at the warehouse, and we will get you the right colors, everything that you need. But you do have to use me as your vehicle to get you your order. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk Mayra through this. You guys are going to witness. We're gonna keep this like super basic, super easy, everyday makeup. And in this planner is all of my faves. So you can't go wrong. Again, in the link below, check out the video of what we did for Mayra's skincare. She is all prepped and ready to go. Eye serum, face serum, eye cream, Soothe and Illuminate cream, everything. The only thing we didn't put on, which I'm going to have her apply right now, is a little bit of the Beauty Booster cream. I always try to say Booty Booster because you know my other life. Beauty Booster cream, which works as not only a moisturizer and an SPF, but also a primer. So it's beautiful. So it has SPF 30 in it. I'm gonna give a little bit to you on your hand, only about the size of a pea. And now you know the drill. You're gonna go ahead and press this all over. Okay. Make sure that everything is covered. If you're spending time outside, wanna get a little bit on the ears, the neck, the hands. Ladies, like, we show our age the fastest on our hands. So whatever skincare product you have left over, don't wipe it off. Like your face serum, all your stuff, put it on your hands. It's amazing. Okay, so this is gonna work as a primer. So as you guys know, Trish loves to start with eyes. So we are gonna start with eyes. It's super easy. If you make a mistake, it's really easy to clean up, but also a lot of us are not wearing foundation right now. I am gonna show you guys a super easy lightweight foundation that Mayra's gonna love. By the way, she's never tried Trish products before, like, swear to God, until today. This was her first time, and she is like in major shock. Can you tell everyone what kind of a shock you're in?
I am so shocked at how soothing and light. It doesn't feel cakey, nothing. It doesn't feel oily or greasy. It's amazing. It really is.
You see? You guys know I only bring you realness. That's it. That's my life, realness. So here we go. So she is now prepped and ready to go. So let's start with our amazing fitness Liana Veda Planner. Why is it fitness? Because you guys know that that's the other part of my life. That's what I do. This is like everyday wear, super easy. Okay, so again, I'm gonna do half of her face, and then she is going to do the other half because it's so important for you guys to understand how to put your makeup on. Like, we gotta know how to do this. So at home, you're just gonna take this out and apply it directly, but I am being sanitary and using disposable things, okay? So what we're gonna do is take a little bit of the Eye Base Essential first, which I am addicted to. So if you can close your eyes for me, Mayra. All I'm doing is tapping some of this on the center of her lid. And then let's talk reality. If you guys have watched my other 5-minute video, you can use your fingers, but we also know that I have a video talking about all my favorite Trish brushes. I'm going to then blend this in all over the lid, okay? And I am gonna bring it down to the lash line, inner corner, up to the brow. What this does is it acts not only as a primer, but it brightens the eye. It dries from that cream to a powder finish, so it actually looks like a shadow. You always wanna brighten your eyes first. This is like the most important part. And we gotta get this danger zone, this inner corner, okay? So you wanna make sure you blend it out. You use a little bit and you can always apply some more. And we're gonna have her open her eye, and you're gonna see the difference of how bright her eyelid is. Open, come a little closer. Ta-da.
Wow.
Okay? Evens out her skin tone. So go ahead, take this, and you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna dot it. Yeah. And feel free to come a little closer if you need to see. So make sure you get it all over your lid.
But just dot.
Yeah, go for it. Have at it. Have at it.
Okay.
So you're just gonna apply it all over, and then again, with your fingers, but preferably a brush, you're going to take this, and we're always gonna work inwards. We're gonna blend it inwards.
So this way.
Yes, perfect. And we wanna make sure that we cover everything. And this again is gonna work as a base for your shadows if you do wear shadows, but it also works to brighten and prime the eye. And if you need a little bit more, I can give you a little bit more because you wanna make sure that it's nice and covered. So again, this product, here you can take a little bit more, comes in different shades. So don't forget to hit me up so that I can make sure that in your planner, you get the right shade for your skin tone.
So,
Perfect.
all right.
Yeah, now go ahead and blend that bad boy. Amazing. Good, so see how she's getting it all the way into the inner corner and then up under the brow. Mayra is not a makeup artist. She is amazing at applying her own makeup. She has learned over these years. She does amazing and she follows instructions very well. So you guys know that when you contact me for this stuff, we can set up a one-on-one too so that we can virtually go ahead and do a lesson because that's super fun. And yes, it will be me. Like when you email, it's gonna be me responding to you. Cool, look at that. Go ahead, stay nice and close. Show them again how bright that is.
I think I missed a spot.
That's okay, I
can't
got
see.
you. It's okay. She's using the phone as a mirror. I'm evil. So
okay,
we're just
it's
gonna make
working.
sure that it's right here at the base too. So guys, remember, the eyelid is a very sheer area, right? So we can always see the darkness, the discoloration. So you wanna make sure you get it super close to the lash line. Ta-da! Amazing. So far, so good?
Perfect.
Simple. All right. Next, we are going to pull out what is by far one of my favorite things ever, the 24-hour shadow sticks. Today, I am going to use oh, her eyes perked up. You saw that? Today, I'm gonna use Smoky Quartz, which is one of my favorite colors, and I'm gonna give you a nice close-up of that. It's like a beautiful plum color, okay? So you will have Smoky Quartz, Topaz Bliss. You'll have a beautiful, you know, one of those awesome colors in your planner. So what we're gonna do, I wanna keep her eye super, super basic. So directly from here, I am gonna go ahead and I am going to make a nice line across the top of her lid, okay? It's just a little thicker in the outer corner. Can you just move forward so they can see that? Okay, these dry super quickly. So I'm gonna take my Va Voom brush, which I love. We're just gonna make a nice, soft, subtle smoky eye for her, okay? And I am going to lightly blend it upwards towards her crease so it goes on the lid. So I'm still leaving it a little dark at the lash line and blending it up, and this is when you can use your fingers too, blending it upwards onto her lid, just shy of the crease. So just come a little closer for them. Good, so see how it's like a little darker right here? And then I'll go back with this and I'm just gonna kind of enhance a little bit more here in the outer corner to give it a little bit of drama, but not too much. This is gonna be a super natural, subtle, smoky eye. Go ahead, open for me. Nice, and get close.
Wow.
Pretty.
So pretty.
Pretty? Okay,
Very.
so I know that you were like feeling that.
Yeah.
So use this as your mirror. So you're gonna chin up and look down a little bit for me so you guys can see again how I did this. All I do is do a line across, right across your lash line. And then I took this and I blended it upwards a little bit and just very lightly onto your lid. Okay, so you're just gonna draw this like a regular eyeliner and we're gonna work from the outside in instead of the inside out. We're gonna work from the outside in, yep. Guys, remember when it comes to the eyes, we never wanna pull or drag because we don't want extra fine lines and wrinkles, right? Perfect. I'd make it a little tiny bit thicker.
Okay.
Amazing. And then with this brush, you're gonna smudge in and up, just up onto your lid. Perfect. So that's the Va Va Voom brush. Good. So work inwards for me.
Oh, in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Look at that. See, she's a pro. She doesn't even need me anymore. And just go up so that you get a little bit on the lid. Amazing. And again, guys, this will take you 5 minutes at home. You know that I gab a lot, and I always like to make sure I educate you. So I repeat things. There you go.
Good.
And then all I did was just a little bit more in the outer corner on the bottom. Perfect. Just to give it a little drama. Excellent. It looks like she's wearing 3 different eyeshadows. Okay, and all we have is a little bit of bake. I'm going to even you out while I explain. So all I did was I brought a little bit more up onto her lid, a little higher. In her defense, it's very hard for her to see in my camera. It looks like she's wearing 3 to 4 eyeshadows already, and she's literally only using an eye base and a shadow stick. That's it. There's nothing else there. So look at that. Like 2 seconds. We like.
I love.
Okay, so now my favorite trick. Those of you who know me, my favorite trick is taking a bronzing powder, which also comes in here. I'm gonna take the bronzing powder, and with my favorite brush, which is the 29 brush, okay, this is a beautiful crease brush. I want you to look straight ahead at everybody. I'm gonna plop this, just open up your eyes and look straight ahead. It's literally right here, in like on top of her eyeball. And I'm gonna swoop this, okay? And I'm gonna bring it around. I'm not gonna pull it out. I'm just literally warming up her crease a little bit and pulling it up. So it's about 3/4 of the way in. She has a beautiful eye shape. If I wanted to wing it or bring it out a little bit, I can. But I just wanna give a little bit of warmth and lift, so you feel where I'm doing that, literally right in the socket, and bring it around and down, okay? And 3/4 of the way in. So that way it just gives you a nice warmth, natural crease looking color. Nice. Perfect. Your turn.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. So right in the center so that you can feel it. Yeah, you can open your eyes so that you can feel where it is. It should sit
here.
right in the socket. Yep. And then dust it back and forth. So it's just sweep, 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 sweep. Like a windshield wiper motion. And I bring it up towards the brow bone a little bit. There you go. So that it makes the eye look a little more lifted. Nice. You guys also know that in this planner we have the bronze fast track stick, which is not only for the face, but it also works for the eyes. While she's doing that, I'm going to show you. I'm not going to use this as a crease color, but the same technique we did on the lid, you can use the bronze color as well and make it more of like a bronzy goddess situation. Nice.
All right. So
Amazing.
that's good.
Yes.
Even.
Perfect.
Okay.
Love it. How are we doing so far?
We're doing great.
Awesome. Okay, we are now gonna go with our eyeliner. She's never seen this before because this is our first time. So bear with us because it might take her a second. This is actually a brand new pencil that I'm opening, so I'm gonna use it directly on her eye. It's a little different when I apply it on her than when she applies it. So I'm gonna help guide you guys at home as well. So this is called the hidden eyeliner technique. This is going to define the eye at the base of the lash to make it look nice and full, okay? For me, what I need you to do is chin up and with your eyes looking down at the floor, perfect. I am just going to gently press and lift. Notice where I'm pressing, guys. Right on top of her lashes. Can you come a little closer for 1 second and look down? All I did was press in and her lashes popped up right away. So I wanna keep this nice and close so that you guys can see. The pencil is straight up and down. It's vertical. It's not going like this. This is so important for you because at home, you need to do the same thing. You need to hold your pencil like this, not like this, okay? So I am literally gonna take this pencil and press and wiggle it into the base of her lashes all the way across. So this is very different from drawing a line on top of your lid. It's not that you can't do that, you totally can, but you're always going to fill in the base of your lashes to make them look fuller. So once you put mascara on, it's like, holy cow, look at that pop. So this is a gel pencil. I'm gonna put some on my hand too, and then I'm gonna clean it because, hello. I want you guys to see how waterproof it is, so it doesn't move. That's why it's in here, because I can sweat and I can teach and I can do all kinds of things with it, and life is amazing. So I am now going to have Mayra do it on her side, and she's gonna need both of her hands to do this, and I'm gonna show you guys how we do this. So at home, you're gonna take your other hand, ring finger, chin up, and you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna press right on top of your lashes, like right at the top of your lid. So we don't wanna pull it up, you just wanna pop, and it says hello. So you're gonna, working from the outside, press and wiggle it. So you're stamping it into your lashes. Perfect. You're literally playing connect the dots with your eyelashes. That's all you're doing. Connect the dots, and don't be afraid, don't be scared. If at home you work better with brushes, you can always feel free to use an angled eyelining brush, and you can go ahead and do the same thing. Press and wiggle, and you're gonna go all the way in where your lashes are. Perfect. Yes, awesome. Of course, when she's doing her makeup, she has a beautiful like light table, all kinds of things, magnifying mirrors. Like, I'm stressing her life right now by making her do this in a phone, so we're good. Okay, I'm just gonna finish it for her. Look down, but before that, can you guys see already how that defined her eye? Look at this side. So see how it just kind of opens the eye a little bit more? So look down for me. All I'm gonna do, again guys, press and wiggle, and this stuff doesn't move. So we don't want it on the membrane of the eye. If it gets on the membrane of the eye, nothing happens, but it may run down because that part of our eye stays wet, okay? So if she wanted to give a little more drama, what we can also do, and again, look, this is the fast track stick. That's supposed to blend. But look at the liner and look at the shadow stick. They don't move, okay? This guy is the bronzer. That moves, obviously, because it blends. But you see, so once you get it there, it's settled. So if I wanted to give her a little more voom, I would take this and just look down for me, don't close. In the outer corner, can you come in a little closer? Perfect, outer corner. And with my Vava Voom brush, I will just go ahead and buff this in, just giving her a little bit of a lift in the outer corner, and it's like a wedge shape, like that. So it's like a subtle smoky eye. Yeah. If you wanted to get even more fancy, okay? So same thing, just a tiny wedge shape. Sorry, turn this way for me just because I'm blind. Tiny wedge shape in the outer corner like that. We're not pulling it out, we're not winging it. And again, I'm working inwards and upwards, just smudging and smoking it to give her a little bit of drama. I said this was like a super basic everyday look. I'm getting a little carried away. Not that it's too dramatic, but remember, you can leave the house with only eye base on. I just want to teach you that yes, you can do this in 5 minutes. It looks like she's wearing 6 eyeshadows. She has on eye base, 24-hour shadow stick, and liner. That's it. Bronzer in the crease. But that's it, like super, super simple. And look at how pretty that is. It's just because her eyes are such a gorgeous shape, like I got carried away. Okay? Is that not amazing?
Wow.
We love that. Okay, let's talk curling our lashes. She's also in for it now because she hasn't seen this. You know how to curl your lashes. You do it all the time.
Yep.
All right, I want you to set yourself up, and I want you to get as close to the base of the lash as you can. Trish McEvoy Lash Curler is life-changing. Okay, and now you're gonna follow my directions very closely. Come back so that they can see. You're gonna relax this arm and put it in front of you. You're gonna give it a nice squeeze, okay? You are going to hold it closed, and you're going to, you can get it a little closer.
Yeah.
It's hard for you to see it.
It is.
Okay, boom, right there.
Right there?
Yep,
Okay.
close. Perfect. Okay, so you're gonna give it a nice squeeze. You are going to lift your elbow so it looks like this. Lifting your elbow, not your wrist. Lift straight in front of you, up, 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 so you wanna keep your chin down, so that it literally looks like you're gonna flip your lid inside out. Good, I know, but don't pull forward. Whatever you do, don't pull forward. So chin down, lift, lift, lift. I know, it feels crazy.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna help you.
Yes.
So, again, guys, I have mascara and I'm not gonna do it, but I'm gonna put it on here and then I'm gonna relax and I'm gonna lift this way so that it will look like my lid. You're not gonna flip your lid inside out, but that's what it feels like. Whatever you do, do not pull forward, okay? Look down for me for 1 second. So I'm gonna try to emulate that here. I have it super close. I can't see either. Am I pinching you? Perfect. So I'm gonna press and see how I rotate it back. Can you see her eyeball there? That's what happens. Press, release, and now look. And she doesn't even have mascara on yet, okay? So it gives you a deeper curl when you go ahead and lift that elbow. Am I pinching you anywhere? Nope. Perfect. Press and lift. So I'm rotating it back, okay? Rotate it back, give it a nice squeeze, release. Nice. Now watch what happens when she puts mascara on. Okay, like no lie, before I even knew anything about having the opportunity to work for an artist for Trish, with Trish McEvoy, obsessed with this mascara, like forever and a day. Tubular formula. This also comes in your planner. This is the high volume. Tubular formula, which means I'm wearing it. Excuse me, madam.
Sure.
It encapsulates your lash. Okay, it encapsulates the lash. It stays soft, it's flexible, bendable, but it doesn't run, doesn't smudge, doesn't smear. I can teach all my fitness classes. I can run a marathon. I can cry. You can even swim with it as long as you don't touch it after it dries back into the tubular formula. Best part, it's removed with warm water. So when you go ahead and go to wash your face at night, you don't need to use anything else to take it off. You don't need an eye makeup remover, nothing. When you rinse your face to wash it, it rolls off in tubes. She'll tell us tomorrow after she washes her face. Okay, so you'll notice that this is a super fancy brush. It's straight. So this is the high volume brush. We have high volume, lash curling, and now the beautiful dramatic lash, okay? So this one is gonna give you a lot of volume, which is beautiful. It's the same formula as the lash curling mascara. At home, you're gonna use this, but you know, hello, sanitary, and don't ever bend this. This is for me to put it on her, okay? So chin up, eyes down for me. So I'm going to wiggle this at the base of her lashes. This stuff is jet black, so it really defines the lashes. What I love about it, because I'm like a 4-coat minimum girl when it comes to mascara, you can keep going and going and going, and you can apply this. So I'm wiggling it at the base and I'm pulling it up through the tips. You can use as many coats as you want. It actually has a conditioner in it so that it helps to condition your lashes and keep them nice and healthy. And again, you can just let it dry, go to the other eye, come back, and it doesn't get cakey. It doesn't get like tarantula eyes. I love this stuff. Now look. Ooh, excuse me.
Wow.
Madam. Nice. I'm gonna do the other side just because it's easier now that this is bent like this. So I just want you guys to see. Wiggle at the base. Can you come a little closer for me so they can see? You guys are gonna do the same thing at home. You're gonna wiggle at the base. Wiggle at the base, okay, all the way across. You're like stamping it across, and then you pull it up through the tips. Super simple. And again, as many coats as you would like. It really defines, but you'll notice the huge difference when you go ahead and you add your liner. It fills everything in. Then you don't have any gaps in your lashes, and your lashes actually look fuller. It is amazing. Okay. Ta-da! What do we think?
It's
nice, right?
Wow.
Told you so.
It's delicate but still dramatic at the same time.
Love it. Okay. Now watch the magic, because I went to clean off my hands and I remember. No, you're good. The micellar water that I told you about, that is like my obsession, it's liquid magic. A mini one, this size, comes in your planner, and watch what happens when I go to take this off. Remember, this stuff wasn't moving. It's not moving, right? Take this, press, and it's gone. it just comes right off. So you're gonna just use this at home the same way. You're not gonna swipe it over your face. You're gonna take it on a cotton pad and you're gonna press, and then you're just gonna gently take it off and it's gone. Anything waterproof. So that stuff is amazing. Okay, let's talk about the under eye area because we worked here on top. Now we need to brighten under that. So the eye is done. Done. Again, it's your personal choice at home, but Trish does love to do that because look at how bright and everything she is. Now we just need to do the under eye. So again, you can use this wand straight at home, but I'm going to use a disposable wand. This is one of Trish's #1 products. It is the Instant Eye Lift. This, again, it's like magic in a tube. What am I gonna do with it? I am going to make a V under her eye. I'm gonna start here in the inner corner, which Trish calls the danger zone, and I'm gonna bring it right down to here on top of the cheekbone, and the outer corner right here. I know there's a lot of discrepancies out there nowadays on TikTok. Where do you put your concealer? What do you do? Blah, 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 blah. This is very specific because this is a corrector and it's also a brightener and it's a treatment because it has caffeine and green tea extract in it. So it also helps to bring down puffiness under the eye. So this is a little bit different, but you do always want to lift. So we are going to go out like here at this angle. We're not going to pull it out wide. We want to make this whole area under her eye look lifted. I'm going to take my favorite brush, the double-ended. Look up for me for 1 second, and then I'm going to blend it. I'm using shade 2 on her, and I'm gonna get, again, right into that danger zone, and I'm gonna get right up underneath the lash line because that's where we all have more darkness. And I'm just gonna blend it in. Look all the way up for me. Get it right up under there. Again, you guys are gonna use your wand directly. If you need to blend with your fingers, you can, but brushes are always the best option. So this gets rid of any of the darkness, and again, it helps to bring down puffiness under the eye. Look at the difference between her eyes. See how that brightens everything? And it's super sheer and it's very lightweight. You actually don't have to put anything on after this. You don't need another concealer. You're done. It's great. Okay, you get to do that on yourself now. So I'm gonna give you this.
Okay.
You're gonna make a V. So it's like an upside down triangle.
So
starting in the inner corner.
here
Yeah, perfect. The danger
to
zone.
here.
Correct. And then angle it up. Yep. And like, don't be shy with this product, ladies and gentlemen.
From here?
Yep. And you can flip it over and use whatever else is on the wand. Yep. And if you want to fill it in and put it right underneath the lash line too, you can do that.
Here?
Just underneath. Yep. Perfect. And then take this guy and we're just going to blend it in. Perfect. So again, caffeine, green tea extract in it. It also has dual action peptides to help boost and reproduce collagen under the skin. Who doesn't love that? Amazing. Perfect. How does it feel?
Oh, it's light. You don't feel it at all. It doesn't feel caked on. It doesn't feel sticky.
Yeah.
It's nice and
Goes
soft.
on super sheer.
Yeah. All right. It's a little difficult for me to see where
It's
I'm
okay.
at.
You're good. Perfect. I'm just gonna even it out under here a little bit. Now, if you are gonna add any drama under the eye, meaning if you wanted like a little bit of that smoke underneath, I would do it now after I've already put on the eye lift. So you're not gonna set the eye lift with anything. No translucent powder, nothing. You're just gonna leave it as is if you have severe darkness under the eyes, severe dark circles. There are some other products that I can also help suggest to you that you would use this as a corrector and then a little bit more to brighten, but you should be able to use this by itself. Look up for me for 1 second. So all I'm gonna do is take that shadow stick and smudge some in the outer corners. And if you wanted to add some mascara underneath too, you can. So take a look at that. Pretty. Okay, so her eyes are done, guys. So far, every single thing we've used except for the brushes is in the planner, okay? We're gonna do some foundation. Now, foundation is not in the planner either, but I want you guys to see what it's gonna do for her skin, okay? So this is our Beauty Balm. I'm gonna put it on my hand as a palette and then give it to her. I'm just gonna take a pea-size amount, not a lot. And again, I'm gonna use that favorite brush of mine, and circular motions, I'm going to buff this. Notice that I did not put it where the eye lift is. I'm working around the eye lift, okay? So, Beauty Balm, SPF 35, hyaluronic acid, controls oils. It is a super lightweight foundation. So I'm gonna do half of her face because I am gonna let her do the rest. I'm using a shade 2 on her. And again, we're just buffing it out. Very, very lightweight. So it's hydrating. And again, if you're oily, it helps to control the oils. And her rosacea, covered, gone. And it's buildable. So it's really nice because even though it's lightweight, you can work with it. I love this stuff.
Wow.
Fragrance free, beautiful coverage. Bam.
It glows.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Super nice. So now you can do your side. There you go. So you're just gonna buff, same thing. Small circular motions, yep. Perfect. And again, it's not gonna go over the eye lift.
So go around, go this way. Did you go up here? I don't remember.
I did, yep.
Okay. All the way in the middle?
Yep.
Okay.
Everywhere you would normally put foundation, bring it down the nose.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask. The chin, the nose.
Chin, nose. We don't want any lines of demarcation, so we pull it underneath a little bit. Remember, guys, your foundation should match from here, okay? You should be able to take a dot of your foundation, put it right here in the center of your chest, and it should blend up. Most of us, and if you're not, you should be, wear sunscreen during the day. So our faces tend to be a little bit lighter, right? So you are going to make sure that it matches from the décolleté up. Speaking of that, the best part about this foundation is that this foundation has holographic pigments in it. What does that mean? It means that it self-adjusts. So Mayra right now is a shade 2, but if she decides to go on vacation and she gets a little bit of sun, this is going to adjust to her natural skin tone at that time. So it's going to give her like a little bit more of warmth. So she's not actually going to have to switch the shades of her foundation. She is able to go ahead and stay in this range with this one foundation and be totally fine.
Is that good?
Look at that, fancy, amazing. How does it feel? I want to know how it feels.
It is light, it's natural. I have a hair. It's natural, it's just settling, like it's settling in.
I love it. And it doesn't feel heavy or cakey
at all.
or anything.
At all.
Love it. All right.
Did I blend it okay?
You did. Yes, it looks very nice. I love it. All right. So also in your planner, guys, remember, we have the translucent powder. So this one is amazing. The translucent powder is super, super fine, and it's a blurring powder. It literally is like an Instagram filter for your face. So you can choose to use a reusable puff, or you can go ahead and use a powder brush. And what I like to do is press and roll. So I just kind of stipple it into the face so that it is absorbing into the foundation. Even though it is translucent, if you go ahead and just dust white powder, it's gonna pick up and it's gonna reflect. We don't want that to happen. So we're gonna press and roll it into the skin, and I'm just gonna do your whole face for you because I'm talking a lot. I'm just gonna press and roll it in, and this really settles everything. Again, we're not going to put it, we have some little hairs that are on the loose. No, that's my brush.
Okay.
We are not going to put it where the eye lift is. It's just around, okay? So, and this again is if you are gonna be like wearing your foundation all day, you feel like you get a little shiny, and it just settles everything. She has no other concealer on her face.
Wow.
She didn't need it. It covered the rosacea, it covers everything. She could add a little bit more, she could wear less, she could mix it with the Beauty Booster oil if she wants it to be even more sheer. There's like 1,000,001 ways to do it. Also in the planner, we have, I love this stuff. I'm gonna let you do this too. Liquid face color. There's 2 things we're gonna do with this. I'm gonna use the liquid before the powder. So you're gonna take a little bit of this and on your ring finger, You're just gonna take it on both sides.
Okay.
We are going to smile, and we are going to focus on lifting our blush. So it's not only on the apples of the cheeks, but we're pulling it up. And this is a liquid face color, so it goes on sheer. Go for it. So I just go
dab, or?
So just smile for the camera, beautiful. So you see the apples of her cheeks here blended upwards, right? So up top. So this is a blush, yep. So we wanna lift our blush a little bit, yeah. And tap here and bring it all the way back. And this goes on very, very sheer. And again, it has holographic pigments. So what it does is it adjusts to match your skin tone. So it will look completely different on me as it would on Mayra. And it is just a very nice natural color.
Am I doing this
Perfect.
okay?
Yeah, so we want to just do a little bit more like right here on the cheek area, but then lifted. So you don't want to just focus it here on the apples. We want to just really make sure that it's nice and blended and lifted. So I'm doing this before I do the bronzer because the bronzer is a powder. So like normally you'll contour and use your bronzer before you do a blush, but because it's a liquid, I'm doing the liquid first. Perfect. Look at you, fancy pants. Amazing. You could just do that. Like you don't even need bronzer.
No.
It just gives you a nice, natural, flush color, and it's very sheer. I love this. She's a pro. I am so impressed. I am so proud of you right now.
How's that? I can't.
Amazing. And now what we're gonna do, that looks great. Okay. Yep. You're gonna take a little bit more on your finger, and now I'm gonna have you put it on your lip. Oh. Because you can also do that. I'm running out. I think I need a new one. Perfect. So just dab. Yep, just like a lip gloss. Yep. So because it has the holographic pigment, it will change. It gives a little bit of sheen, a little shimmer. I probably gave you way too much. That's my bad. Perfect. Because like whatever is left on your fingers from using the blush, you can go ahead and put it on. And it's super lightweight, like it goes on very sheer. Yes, it comes in the planner. Oh, look at you. And we do have the bronzer in there that we used before. So I am going to take my sculpting brush and I am just going to give her like a little bit of definition here and warm her up around the forehead area. So you'll get a beautiful bronzer in there. We're gonna just we're not gonna do like a full crazy contour. You guys know that I'm like super natural when it comes to makeup stuff anyway. I don't like to overdo it. But we're gonna go ahead and on the other side here, blending it in. And I'm doing the bronzer after the liquid face color because again, it's a liquid product. So we wanna set it. We've already, set it with the translucent powder, but we don't wanna put too much over the, you don't wanna put the liquid over the blush. Sorry, over the powder. I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm trying to tell you guys. Okay? Wow. Look at you. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but you look amazing. She has a beautiful microblade done on her brows. Her brows are full and they're amazing, and I don't even need to touch them, but I do love our brow shapers if that's what I'm wearing, just to give like a little bit of a natural shape and definition. And there is also a lip gloss in there, and I want you to feel how amazing this is. So I'm gonna give you a little bit right here. Hadn't squeezed it in a while. There we go. Sorry, I just give you too much. Take a little off. I just like squeezed the whole tube on her fingers. Like, guys, this is just real life. This is who I am. Sorry. You only need a tiny bit. Okay. And dab it on. Again, hydrating, not sticky, not slimy, and it just has a beautiful, nice, natural color. And anyone can wear it, and you can wear it on top of any lip color as well. You can wear it alone, you can wear it on top of something. How does it feel?
It's hydrating, it's smooth, it's light. It's not heavy or sticky, that stickiness.
And it's not burny, clumpy, nothing. Hold, let me give you something to wipe your hands with. It's not at all. Thing. Good, amazing. How does your whole face, now that you've done your skincare, and a full face of makeup with foundation and translucent powder and bronzer, how does your face feel? your skin? How does it feel?
Like I just got out of the shower.
Ooh,
Just fresh, light,
light.
healthy.
And you have a beautiful glow.
Yeah. No,
See, I
this
told you
is
guys, you're tired of looking at my face. I
complete.
needed you to see this beautiful
Wow.
face.
I am hooked.
Look at that.
I am hooked.
And so basic. And again, guys, you can do just a bronzer, just an eye base, like whatever you want, but that's it. So simple. All right, guys, everything on her face, except for the foundation and the brushes, comes in the planner. Hit me up. You know where to find me. We will get you the right shades. We will get you all of the amazingness that you need. If you have questions on brushes or skincare, check out some of the links below. But any questions you guys need, you want to do a virtual one-on-one with me, I'm here for you. All right, guys? I hope you learned a lot. I talked way more than I wanted to with you, but it was all important. I love you. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Mayra, thank you for letting me have your beautiful face. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.